Oh, hey, what's going on, Olivia?
Oh, hey, Zach. Nothing much. Just sitting here pondering about graduation coming up, working on homework, having no idea what I want to do with my life. You know, the typical senior stuff.
Hey, been there, done that.
Yeah.
Ooh, jeez. I was there a couple of days ago, actually. It's where I just came from a meeting to talk about some of that stuff. I actually was struggling with that kind of stuff a couple of days ago, freaking out, like, oh man, I'm about to graduate. What am I going to do? I have no idea. So what I ended up talking about was I did a little bit of research, found our career services center on campus, and it was pretty cool. I set up a meeting with them, and they kind of really put my mind at ease about what's coming up after I graduate. Really gave me an idea of a plan of what I want to do. So it's good stuff.
Well, what kind of stuff did you all talk about to kind of get that plan going?
Well, specifically, we kind of talked about like a resume, cover letter writing, how to build those up. A little more specifically, we talked about like how to really make it look good for potential employers, stuff like that. Talk about job searching, how to actually make that resume and do something with it, basically, and really make sure that employers can see it and get it out to people. Talked about the application process, which was more complicated than I thought it was. It always seemed pretty simple, but yeah, we talked about what it takes to apply and what you have to do, what are the steps. Talked about like what that next step would be, which would then be interviewing, what kind of tips, how to look good, how to present yourself well, stuff like that in the interview process. And then also what I didn't even think about, which was pretty cool. We actually talked about grad school options, how to apply for that, because I didn't even think that was an option. I thought it was just jobs and that's it. But
Right.
Turns out we can go to grad school too. So
Who would have known?
yeah, right. I tell you. But yeah, looked at some of what it takes to apply, what programs are out there, what universities offer. It's pretty cool. So yeah, just set up a meeting. Just kind of walked in and set up a specific meeting with them, and they met with me. It went real well. I felt really good coming out of it. Felt like I had a plan. So
Well, a plan is definitely what I'm struggling with right now. So I think I'm going to put a pause on my homework and go check out this career services center and see what they can do for me.
yeah, I would do that. It's on the second floor of our union, as you know. But take a look and see what you think. But
All right,
you'll
well,
feel a lot better.
see you later, Zach.
That's cool. I'm gonna sit here study and watch this game. See ya.
When recognizing available careers based on your major, it's important to understand what kind of professional environments do you want to be in. You need to understand what kind of daily on-the-job activities you want to do, and understand the requirements that are needed for your job that you're interested in. It's also crucial to understand your transferable skills. What do you have that employers want? You also need to understand what kind of financial choices are needed. Will you be up and moving? Will you be staying local, paying bills, or is it a live-in job? Or you can talk with your current professors and some alumni about the fields that you're interested in and the things that they have done. Resumes and cover letters need to be short and sweet, clear and concise, free of errors, and written in chunks that show off your experience. Every line should hold some weight and that show off your skills. And make sure that you show off your community service and extracurricular activities. Your resume should assert that you are the best candidate for the position. Research the position in the organization and understand what you are trying to sell to them. Be honest. Anything that you include on your resume, you should be prepared to elaborate on. Exaggerating your abilities will tarnish your integrity. Customization is key. This is a representation of you and should reflect who you are. If you want to include pictures, colors, make sure you express yourself. In general, a resume will consist of the sections with your objective, your education, certifications, work experience, activities, community service, honors and awards, and your references. Cover letters can provide context and personality to your resume. A cover letter can set you apart from all the other applicants, even more so than your resume. In a few brief paragraphs, ask yourself and answer the following questions. How did you hear about this opportunity? Why are you the best for this position? And what action do you hope to come from this interaction? Tell them about yourself and sell yourself. Job searching and sending out applications can be done with multiple options, including organization websites, job search engines like Indeed and Monster, professional connections through former professors and former employers, job fairs that can be offered to meet with organization representatives in person, and conferences that can be with professional development and connecting with potential employers. Most applications will include a process that includes the submission of materials, such as a cover letter and resume, to send to your professional references. Each will need to be very specific in the position that you are applying for. When it comes to interviewing, it's important to make sure you know the time and place of your interview and do your homework. It's important to understand the organization's mission, their environment, and the population they work with, as well as some key facts about the organization or some questions that you have on your own. Be prepared to ask questions and to be asked questions, and schedule a practice interview with your local career services office or with a current alumni of the university or organization that you're applying for. Make sure you are dressed to impress. Make sure that you are business professional. Arrive on time and plan out your day, and remember to say thank you and send thank you letters to everyone who interviews you. Remember, graduate school is an option depending on what you want to do. When looking at graduate schools, here are some things to keep in mind. Know your long-term goals. Is graduate school right for you? Be prepared to do the research for your program of interest. Get to know the faculty and former graduates of the program, and understand your financial limits. Most institutions, when you apply, will require you to take the GRE, prepare a letter of interest and a research topic of interest, prepare your resume and all other application materials, as well as have an interview with the faculty and current students for acceptance.
Oh, hey, Zach.
Hey, what's up, Olivia? How you doing?
Good. Feeling a lot better about my plan. I took your advice and I met with the career services this past week, and it was amazing. We went over, updated my resume, started a cover letter, and looked at my different options. And you know how you said you weren't really looking for more school?
Yeah.
I think I am. So we're going to be looking at grad school route for me. So that was pretty nice to know that there's like different options and things like that.
Yeah, that's cool. They were able to help you out too, because then we got two different things going on. But I don't know if you looked I don't know if I told you while you're in there.
Uh-huh.
Do you have a job fair going up on the up in this building a little later? So you want to maybe check that out? Would you want to go with me and
Yeah.
kind of go up there and do the job fair? I think it'd be awesome.
Yeah, no, let's go to the job fair. Because who knows, maybe grad school isn't for me. Maybe
Yeah,
this
yeah.
job fair might sell me on something.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll have to check it out and maybe take some of those tips we've learned and take some and apply them. So yeah,
All right, let's go.
that sounds great. Yeah.